Hello everyone and welcome back to Night Goes 49 as we play Banished, the Colonial Charter, the New Frontier mod. Funny enough, I'm changing my configuration and I was recording for like 2 minutes and I didn't even know nothing was going on. So anyway, what I was saying was I wanted to make a couple more tailors. We have a ton of wool and a lot of cotton. I increased the amount of weavers here for cotton in the cloth because we have a lot of extra of that. And then I made a butcher for llama. And then we made another butcher here for pig. Because we've got a little extra of that going on. My houses, I've messed up the alignment a little bit on there. So we'll keep building those as well. I'll go ahead and unpause. Let's check real quick on the overall population. We're at 407, so we continue to grow. And we do have a trader here that has a lot of seeds. Now, I think I need white mulberry because I don't have that. And oak lettuce. And why don't we do field onions? Those are a lot of things that I've never done, and I would like to try it out. I don't think it's going to be like spectacular, but I don't know. Doesn't hurt. Must trade an additional 40. So 2. Nice. Trade. Dismiss. Great. We do have automatic purchases going on here at this trading post, which a trader just came, and we used quite a bit of stuff to actually purchase that. Now, I think I'm going to go ahead and increase it again. We increased it last time around. I think I want to make it 800 all around because they're purchasing, and like it's not making much of a dent, which is good. Like that's actually really good that we have enough inventory to where it barely even touches it. So that's pretty awesome. So we'll go ahead and make sure all these are double upgraded as well. One thing I wanted to jump on real quick was the fact that we need more wheat farms, and we're not even close to what we need to get for that. So let's go ahead and make... Can we do a road going out through here? It's going to jaunt around the Colonial building. What is that? The Colonial Hall? Are those nomads? Are we getting nomads? Maybe not. Maybe they're just traveling here to do stuff. Anyway, I think what I'm going to do is do, let's see, 14 by 14. Ooh, that's 15 by 15. Hold on, I messed that up a little bit. There we go. We'll do 15 by 15 just so those will line up a little bit better. And we'll do wheat on both of these. And what we'll also have is the storage. Should we do storage right here? You know what? Yeah, let's have a barn right there in the middle. This magazine's getting a tiny bit full, but not too bad. We are maxed out on charcoal, so we're doing really well there, and that's good. We're maxed out on the courthouse, so we could build a church easily, but I want to work on some industries where we can actually just dump a ton of people in there, because look, we've got 40-something people just sitting around. And one of them is the quarries and the mines. In fact, I'm just going to... There we go, 25, what, 15? That's iron, this is coal, perfect. Okay, so we've got a lot of people working those, which is good. Bison butcher, we're kind of low, so we really could be increasing our production. Oh, that's nomads. That's got to be nomads, right? Yes, it is. Holy crap, 61. Jeez Louise. Okay, build that. Oh, freaking A. Those wheat fields couldn't come any sooner. You know what we could do as well? While we're sitting right here, I never made a gatherer's hut. And I never made a hunting cabin here where we were doing just wood, but that'll help a little bit. So we'll get those being built some as well. Let's go ahead and make more homes for these people that just moved in. So hopefully we can get them in a safe place for the winter strikes. Winter's coming. So there's 4 homes right there that we're building. Let's check the trader. He's got seeds. Bamboo. I really don't know what we're going to do with bamboo. Anyway, I think we need to do some even heavier expansion. Oh, look at this. Let's do 3 and wheat. Ooh, where's the wheat? Wheat was one of the first crops we got then, wasn't it? Let's do 3 wheat. Perfect. Let's make some homes over here because we're going to need to house everybody. And what does this need? This is the building supplier. Some additional tiered buildings. We need glassware, we need pottery, furniture, and rugs. Rugs I know how to get, pottery I know how to get, but we don't have the industry for those two set up quite yet. Now we do have a bit of an epidemic going on, but we do have hospitals everywhere, and only one person is sick with scarlet fever. So we're just going to say, whatever, let's go. And what we can do is we're going to need a couple more of these shore houses for clay, and possibly for some additional expansion later on. So we'll build a few of those. Let's go ahead and jump in here into the houses. I'd actually like to make a road going this way. We do have a trader right there. I left this here because I want to make a small well too. Oh, that's right on the edge. But I think we could, there we go, we can fit it right here. This building, this courthouse, has a weird little outline. It just does funny things. But one thing I want to do as well is do a lot more ranches so we can just split up our crops, so we can split up our cattle. Now, something that we need to remember too is since we have some really good purchasing power with our tailoring, we could just outright buy the rest of our animals and not... Oh, get out of here with the coats. We could buy the animals that come in and not worry about splitting our herds at all. We could just let our herds stay where they are. We can leave the one emergency ranch there for expansion and just leave it alone, which I think that's what I'm going to do. So, oh, people are dying of scarlet fever. Oh, where are they? Are they all up here? Holy crap. That's not good. Happiness is low because people are dying. Ooh, that is bad. Can't do anything about that at the moment. There we go. 2 more people working that. That's not a ton of people dying, but it's going to hurt our happiness because we don't have a graveyard. So, as reluctant as I am, we will have to address that. 30 by 12? You know what? Let's go for it. I don't really even mind. We could do a lot of mining right here, just right along the edge. How are we doing on... let's see. We didn't plant any wheat here, did we? There's so much going on. When we start to get to this size and this level of density, whoa, that's bad. That is really bad. I'm glad I saw that. I'm glad I jumped by here. Wow. Okay. Wow, that's already full. How about the grain silo? Not full at all. Let's make a grain silo right next to this. I don't want to break it down and transfer a bunch of stuff. Yeah, let's do grain silo right there. The scarlet fever is bad. But they seem to be taking care of it to some point. But let's go ahead and think ahead and do like an apothecary. Hopefully I'm saying that properly. I believe I am. Right here on the edge of town. We'll see what that makes or takes to create. Look at that. Treat all those dang people. See, they're just spreading the disease like wild. But we're not maxed out, so we're not like screwing ourselves over. Oh my gosh, tools? Let's just crank that up to over 1,000. Like, why are we even combating that? You know, why are we fighting that? You know what I mean? Anyway. Alright, well, I'm a little concerned about this, but I can't manually do anything about it, so I'm just gonna not... I'm not gonna worry about it. Let's go ahead and do full coats here. 2 more people employed. Let's check this guy out. No more herds or whatever, which is kind of all I want to mess with right now. I'm gonna go ahead and tell that to go. Let's do clay here. And then let's check the levels for sand to see if we need to actually work on that a little bit more. I don't know if we do. Not really. But how are we doing on clay? Because we are making bricks, but it's slow. We're like not making that a big industry, so... clay, 300 something. Okay, let's make 2 of these clay and 1 sand. And we'll just employ all 3. And I never built the homes over here, so let's actually do that. Let's see. Leave 1 spot. And then you want to go 1, 2. There we go. So we'll do those 2, and then 1 spot. 1, 2. Perfect. And then we did finish up the gatherer's hut. I think we're extremely low on food, actually. Wow, that's actually really bad. Let's clear the stone and iron in this area so it's more efficient. And how are we doing on people actually working the Forester Lodge? I think we're maxed. Yeah, we are. We definitely are. Let's go ahead and check our graph for food. That's a pretty hefty spike downward. Whoa. Yeah. Let's make another crop field right here. There is already a crop field here. What is here? Wheat. Oh, okay. Good. We're already utilizing that area. Carrots, soybeans. Fantastic. Okay. All right, so we're not doing great, to be completely honest, but we're not doing horrible. Okay, pigs and sheep. What are we missing right now? Like, do we have any space currently? That's pigs. We're full. Llamas were full, and sheep we are full. We could do some more pigs here and build another emergency ranch elsewhere. So let's buy the pigs and the sheep, and then the one ranch that we're building right now, we can do is llama or sheep, excuse me. So let's go ahead and do the 8. It's going to cost us the bit. Sheep, very good. What, like 200 each? Ought to get us kind of closer. Oh, is that a food warning? Oh gosh, that's a food warning. No kidding. Overpaying by 100. Okie dokie. There we go. Whatever. Alright. Pig and sheep. Get out of here. We need you to come back with food, please. Thank you. So piggies are going to come down there. Looks like Frisian cows are good. We've got llama and those sheep. So they're going to start... Oh, maybe that wasn't full. They might go over there and fix that. So this is going to finish off and do some good for us. I'm going to not build any more homes because they're just going to bring in more food to their houses and hurt us a little bit more. More Frisian cows and pigs. Okay. Okay. I'm going to buy these and we're going to figure out where to put them. Piggies, we know what's going to happen, right? But what, 300? And then whatever we need for stone. Dang it. We're paying... I'm in try-hard mode. Okay. There we go. And we left 2 cows, but I don't really have a spot for them yet. So piggies right there, we're at 16 out of the 12. That's very good. We need these for sheep, correct? Yeah, because we've got sheep sitting over there too. So, oh man, we are hurting. We are hurting units. What do we have here? There we go. Let's make another ranch right there. Excuse me. And really, let's make a road going straight out here. Whoops. Hello. And we'll do another gatherer's hut and another like hunting cabin, and also a log cabin as well, a logging area, because we can always use more wood. Trying not to panic. I'm a little concerned, just a tiny bit. Magazines right there. That's fine. We're gonna have some good harvest in here. We're gonna set these for sheep. And get the guys working this, and this one's gonna be for more Frisian cows. So piggies, they're not gonna help us at this point. But I think we maxed out our sheep down here, so we're going to actually start bringing in food. There we go. There's some mutton, so we're bringing in food there. Okay. Harvest is coming in. Another immediate thing that we could do, that we have a handful of people, so we could easily take advantage of this, has to do with the fishing docks. So let's build like 3 of those for now, and then we'll have people work those as well. And we could do salt houses here, salt box houses, to have more people employed in that general area. Okay, I was gonna sit here and make a lot of stone, but I don't know. I don't know if we should. And I was gonna have this statue carver start rocking and rolling, but I think I want to save the people to actually work the fishing. So here's the apothecary that we can do. Wine roots and glassware we don't have. Honey, I believe we have honey, bone meal, and we do have cloth. So we could make a little bit of healing stuff. Let's set that to 1. Have 1 person in there. Herb limit is at 100. We are maxing the living crap out of that limit right now. I bet you that does go right off of it because it says herb. Yeah, it says herb limit. Let's set that at 2,000 because I would like to have some additional stuff, you know, that we can use. Okay, harvest is coming in from all these different fields and whatnot, which is great. Now, what are you? Educated? No. Clothing? Fair. What are you supposed to be doing? I don't understand. I do not understand at all what her duty is. Okay, so we got 4 more there. Yeah, see, like, I don't know what the overage is here. We should look. You know what? I can find out just by looking on this chart to see who I've over-allocated. Butchers. There we go. We'll get rid of that. So 4 fishing docks are not going to save our lives, but they're probably going to help us. There we go. They're going to help us get through the winter, but we need to plan ahead. So these are going to be Frisian cows, but we need more farms right now. Oh, please have food. Yes! Okay, all right. You know what? This is perfect. Let's buy up as much of this stuff as we can. Oh my gosh. You lifesavers. Oh, there's jade. Guys, there's jade. I have to buy the jade. I know, foolish night ghost. We need food. Look at that jade. It's amazing. What's... Oh, wow, that's not going to take as much as I thought. Okay. Overpaying by 100. So why don't we get more fruitcakes? Because people like fruitcakes. I got excited about that. Jade. Oh, my gosh. Let's get the other stone carver. We'll switch him to jade. Work. Put one more person on there. Fantastic. We'll get some jade statues going on. All right, guys. Well, crisis somewhat averted. I'm still a little concerned about everything, you know, because I'm worried that we're not going to have enough food. But I will go ahead and plant some more stuff maybe over here, get some more homes in here, and I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be just fine. Let's go ahead and check our population before we go, because I always like to do that. Looks like we're at 461, so we've done quite well so far. So thanks everybody for joining. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all the likes, the favorites, the subscriptions. The numbers have gone up quite a bit, but it's not just about the numbers. I appreciate when you guys do that, because it shows that you like it and that you care. So it's pretty awesome. So thanks everybody. I'll see you guys next time. Later.